Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Friday, December 6th, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I just stopped to get some gas, right? And I'm in one of the hood stores. And I'm just, even despite what I just saw, I'm still in the hood store because they say you can take the N-word out the hood, but you can't take you can take the N-word out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the N. In other words, the hood's still in me. After all these years, right? Did I say thank y'all for tuning in or not thank y'all for tuning in? My mind's so caught up on what I just saw. And I was done making videos for the day, right? I made 2 today. It's cold. And I'm just leaving my mom's house, visiting my mom. And we got a funeral tomorrow for my cousin who just died suddenly. He had a stroke, right? Young, little older than me, not old, just show you just how fleeting life is, right? Hold on. My bad. So just show you how fleeting life is. You can be here 1 minute, gone the next. So that's why I try to enjoy my life as much as possible. Try not to worry as much as I possibly can, not worry. But I'm human, right? So here I am, pull up to the store, about to get some gas. And all I hear, pop, 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 pop. I'm like, what the fuck? So like, I'm looking at 2 young cats in the middle of the parking lot, just shooting at each other. All these folk around, I'm sitting here, and the cops still ain't got here. And I'm sitting my stupid ass here, don't want to get out. I'm on E. So I'm looking around. I'm like, well, damn. And as I told y'all, I'm really desensitized to this shit. I just saw a shootout. I just said, hey, they gone now. Like, really? Hold on. I'm at the hood store. I'm in the hood. And the point of this video, it brings me back to a video I was watching earlier from a channel I just found. Is it Uncle Big Heart? It's a YouTube channel. It's an older cat out of Louisiana. His name, I think it's Uncle Big Heart, H-A-R-T Heart. Is it Big Heart or Uncle Big Heart, like big and heart, H-A-R-T? Funny old cat, right? And he was talking about an interaction he had with a young man, at a gas station. He said he was getting his gas, and a young man was in the car with somebody and asked him for $3. And he said, hey man, I ain't got $3, I just got a card on me. And he said he started walking towards his car. And said the young man say, we're just getting off the card. And the man said, like, man, I ain't forget less than $20 off the card. I just ain't I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So he said the young man cussed him. He said, hey, F you. But he ain't say the F. I got to be careful what I say on here. He said this is an old cat. Now, the man like Uncle Big Heart, check him out on YouTube. I think he on Instagram too. Tell him I sent you. I don't know him from Adam. I just enjoy the content. I just found the channel today and I subscribed. And he said the young man asked him for $3. He didn't give it to him. He said the young man proceeded to cuss him out royally about his money. $3. And then he said the young man asked him, like, what's up? like, yeah, I just cussed out. What you gonna do about it? So he said, the young man said, what's up? And the old cat say, nothing, just Jesus. And he was like, help Jesus too. And he was like, man, these youngsters nowadays, they lost their damn mind. That's what made me decide to sit here and make this video while I'm sitting outside. And I ain't got, don't y'all do what I'm doing right now. Instead of me hauling ass, I'm gonna get my gas, and in the meantime, I'm making a video. After these guys just got to shooting out, the police ain't showed up. Folks still pulling up getting their gas. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for mine and take my ass home. I'm to a point where I say, when it's my time to go, I'm going. When I tell y'all I ain't worried about nothing, every now and then I worry about my son, and am I going to live my dream before I leave this earth? That's about it. I just saw a shootout. Hell, I'd have been shot my goddamn self, But my point is, where I'm going with this topic, the way the young man did him, the young man, and then I'm sitting up here, you know they got cameras everywhere. Well, I don't know if they work. I'm in the hood. I'm in Crichton. And they just like, no mask, none of that. I ain't worried about, ain't never one of them get hit. They just, the gun turned sideways, just shoot, ducking down, I'm pulling like, what the fuck? I done just rolled my dumb ass up into. And even dumber, I ain't gonna say dumb, I'm just used to this shit. I just don't care no more. Back to the young men. And the young men of this generation. The young people of this generation. This is a warning to y'all. Don't be like me. Be like me in certain areas, but don't be like me with this up here at this fucking hood store. I know better. But I also know you ain't going nowhere until it's your time. But don't push your time. Don't rush your time. But when it comes to these disclaimers, what I'm about to say don't apply to all y'all. As a matter of fact, there's plenty of y'all that watch me trying to do better, trying to make it up out the hood, trying not to be like the other ones your age. To y'all that watch me every day, you young men and young women, I say from the age, because them boys are like they're about 17, 18 years old. So I'm going to go from, say, 15 to around the cutoff age around 30. 30 is a little too old. But around 30, from like 15 to 30, in that age range right there, avoid them. I know, big boy, you can't do that, man. You're supposed to reach out and help the youth. You better avoid them. Unless they come, like these youngsters that's on my channel, they reaching out asking for help, or they already doing the right thing. To y'all, I'm telling y'all, if you watching me, listen to me right now, you between the ages of 15 and 30. You in that age group. Do not hang out with other people in your age group, male or female. If you're going to hang out, be somewhere around folk much older than you. I know you feel out of place, but I remember when I was y'all age, when I was younger, I stayed around older people. I didn't hang around my age. When I was that young, I was around old folks. For that very reason right there. For that very reason. Because whenever a bunch of youngsters gathered up, spelling mine, my people, it's finna be some trouble. I don't know what happened to our youth. But then again, yes, I do. Started back in the late 60s, early 70s. It began. The Democrat Party and their socialist programs running fathers out of the home. We're not running them out, giving them an incentive to leave. Because they didn't have to leave. They didn't make the men leave the house, but they gave the women an incentive to let the men go in the black community. And at that point on, with the absence of the fathers, our youth, the black man or the black young boys, black young girls, we end up with what you see today. We end up with the Sexy Reds. We end up with the Chief Keefs. We end up with the King Vons. Young, brilliant, bright minds out of here, gone. Either life in prison or dead. And too dangerous to be around. Don't respect elders. I remember a time when I was growing up, and it's still the same for me, and I teach my son this. I couldn't even say yeah or no to an adult. It didn't have to be no old folk, just an adult. I can say, if they ask me a question, I can say yeah, no. I had to say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, yes, sir, or no, sir, or I'll get my ass whooped. These jokers now will cuss an old lady out, cuss an old man out, cuss me out. Unalive me and won't think twice about it. This goes out to anybody. Stay y'all ass away from around them youngsters. And to the youngsters that ain't with that BS, stay y'all ass around your own age group. If you're going to hang out, you better hang out with your parents now. And folk their age, do not hang around your own age group. You know what I'm talking about. Anywhere I go where there's trouble, whether when it comes to violence, gunplay, unaliving, robbing, you name it, it's youngsters. So much so the way in my hometown right now, Mobile, they got a curfew for youngsters. They ain't got a curfew for everybody, just for the youngsters. Because they downtown and other places acting the fool. But then you turn right around on this weekend, like I told y'all, they still outside. Even though it's a curfew for their age. They still outside, walking around naked, drunk, clowning, still shooting out downtown, shooting out right here. Police still ain't came. What happened to my people? I got an idea. For example, hold on, y'all. Example. One of the things that happened, the lack of fathers in the home in the black community. Another thing that happened is when you have a father in the home, he ain't hitting no ish. He's a poor leader. Lead by bad example. Ain't worth a damn. Example, Mooch. I'm 52. Mooch, around that age too, if he's not, he looked like it. I don't know if I ever showed y'all a picture. You know, my biggest hater that trolled me and threatened, he got him alive, talking about he out here at Walmart waiting on me to come. He want to fight me, want to do this, want to do that. A grown ass man. He got kids. Some woman that laid up and let that dude impregnate her. A dude that's trolling a grown man on YouTube. A dude that want to come fight a grown man. I'm 52 years old with a family, a business, and a life. He want to fight. And I done told him over and over again, you come down here messing around with Big Ward, I'm going to fire your ass up like a fire truck. The fire hydrant ain't gonna be able to put you out. I'm gonna light you up so. But he got kids. Don't know me from Adam. You either got kids with no fathers in the house or fathers like that. Stupid. Grown ass man. He's somebody's father. Trolling me on YouTube. I done blocked about 10 accounts of his where I block one, he'll open another one and say the same shit like I don't know it's him. He has kids that he's supposed to be raising. If you listening, Mooch, you ought to be shaming your damn self. You calling me an Uncle Tom or Sambo, I'm selling out my community. No, you selling out the community because you ain't raising your kids worth a damn, because you on YouTube out here doing dumb shit instead of being a great father figure for your kids. If your kids knew that their father is trolling another grown man on YouTube, what kind of respect they're going to have for you or for me or anybody or the community when you are their leader? You calling me a sellout because I voted for Trump. But you have kids, had a wife. I understand why she left you. You are the type of man that raised these little killers. And I gave you a little respect by saying man, because you ain't that. That raised these little dudes I just saw shooting out right here. And did they even call the cops? They either have no father or father like you, Mooch. And to you other trolls, same thing. Men and women out here taking the time out of their business schedule or non-business schedule where they should be still raising them babies, teaching them something, instilling some values and some respect in them. Instead, you got your old ass, women and men, out of Atlanta and other places, emailing some dude on YouTube, trolling them all day long, sending nasty messages. I don't like how you do this. I don't like your talk. I don't like the... These are full-grown adults with families. I know why these kids are out of control. It starts at home. It starts at home. No parents. There are absent, still no parents. They got Mooch for a father. They got the other chick up in Atlanta for a mother. The one I say look like a tranny. I don't know what she is. She said something nice to me. And I ain't been on my email in a while. I know she didn't email me anything else nasty since she said something nice to me. So I stopped calling her a tranny. Since she said something nice to me. But the fact that these people were taking time out of their schedule to do immature, silly, dumb shit like that lets me know if they got kids, they the parents to the type of kids I just saw have a shootout in the middle of the parking lot. Didn't care nothing about the innocent bystanders. The interstate right there. One shooting that way toward the interstate, and the other one shooting behind that old Eddie pawn shop back that way. This done happened to me before. I'm caught up in the crossfire at Mardi Gras. I'm coming to get in my car, and they run right in front of my car just about their close shooting at each other. Youngsters. When I was growing up, we did this, man. You didn't have to run if you weren't involved in it. You stood there and watched the fight to see a good fight. Didn't nobody run. Now, you see jokers, you see these little youngsters, if they start arguing, pass a few words, you better get gone. These youngsters are out of control, and don't blame them. Don't blame them. We dropped the ball. I'm saying we because I'm in that generation and older. Because my father dipped on me. I was out there in them streets doing my thing. Because I was raised by a woman. I was too big at the time for that little old lady to keep me from doing what the hell I wanted to do. My father gone. Through the grace of God, I survived my own downfall. The fathers, we let the youth down and want to turn around and act like we don't know what happened. We happened. Mooch, you happen. Leave me alone and raise your damn kids. Get your punk ass off YouTube and raise them babies. Don't let them grow up to be another statistic. Don't worry about what Big Ward talking about. Don't worry about who Big Ward voted for. We need you. We need me. And the fathers and the mothers out here listen to me right now. We got to raise these babies. They are the ones who are terrorizing the country. Black community, don't matter what community. It's the youngsters. You calling me a sellout, Uncle Tom, talking about the Klan and racism and discrimination and all this type of Trump or racist and blah, blah, blah. I ain't worried about Trump. I ain't worried about Billy Bob. I ain't worried about Jethro. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm worried about Pookie and Ray Ray, who just had this shootout in this parking lot right here. While I'm trying to get some gas and go home and finish watching the football, I just left my mom, sitting with my bedridden mom. It could have been out of here just like that. My heart ain't skipped a beat, ain't nothing. Because from where I'm from, I'm so used to that foolishness. Where I'm traumatized and I have PTSD, that shit don't even bother me. In the middle of a shootout. I didn't even duck because I'm seeing which way they were shooting. They ain't shooting this way. How crazy is that? But I done been so subjected to this shit, it don't bother me. But even me, I know better than to hang around them youngsters. Again, this is not all youngsters. I ain't tell y'all to be weary of all youngsters, because there's a lot of them that watch my channel right now that's looking for guidance, want to do things the right way, trying to make a better life for themselves, want to go to school, truck driving, asking me about trades to get into. I'm talking about youngsters. I'm telling y'all youngsters, stay y'all ass away from people your age, 15 to 30. This go for everybody. People my age, stay away from them. I know, now Big Wall, you supposed to reach out and help them. It ain't too late. You go try to help them then. That's what you do. You take your Gandhi looking ass down in the hood where I'm at right now, and you come on down here trying to help them. I'm getting the hell away from them. I know what time it is. When Hillary Clinton said, super predators, and y'all start hollering about she's a racist. I'm telling you, they super predators. Don't care nothing about nobody, nothing, not even themselves. Crash out at the drop of a dime. Don't care nothing about no consequences. See, you will hold back on doing stuff because you don't want to go to prison or you want to live. They don't think about none of that until it's too late. Then they get in prison and they be right home. So, my age and older, stay y'all ass away from them 15 to 30s, unless you know them. If you are 15 to 30, and you ain't no troublemaker. You trying to make something out yourself. You want to go to college. You want to go to the military. You trying to be something. Stay your ass away from your own age group. Or they gonna drag your ass in the mud. As the saying go, a bullet ain't got no name, but I'm already here. While I'm sitting here, they shooting where I'm going. I know when I see where the bullet's coming from, don't move. That's just something I learned. That's another reason why I ain't run. You don't want to run into the direction of the fire. You run when you don't know where the fire's coming from. I'm looking at where they're shooting. I'm not finna move and run right into the crossfire. I'm looking at them. So people that's wondering, why you ain't move? Why you crazy? Nah, I'm actually experienced of being in gun battles. So anyway, I just wanted to tap in with y'all on that, man. Be careful out here. Especially around these youngsters. And call me on Uncle Tom, sell out, whatever. The young, my people. We got a long way to go. We done been through a lot. I know, we traumatized, especially the black male. The black female too. You talk about, now they ain't doing all the shooting, but them young black females, they turning. In the hood, what we mean by turning, they throwing, I'm talking about, they were at the drop of a dime. I feel sorry if you got a young black female in the high school age and middle school that's having to go to school right now. You can have a great child. If you got a good child, a good kid, they on her ass. Picking on her. Messing with her. I have a lady friend who got a daughter. Stay getting kicked out of school for fighting. She ain't starting to fight, but she don't play the radio. She fights back. She don't take no bullying and getting picked on. She don't do that. And whenever I see what didn't happen and find out what didn't happen, I tell my lady friend, don't be mad at her. She doing just the world we living in. This is society we living in. The schools have failed. Nobody controlling them. The adults ain't worth a damn. They just get a check. I'm looking at this lady run back and forth to the school, telling them about, hey, these girls picking on my daughter. They effing with my daughter. They calling my house. They coming by my house. I'm telling you what they doing. It's not my daughter, it's them. Well, they don't do nothing. So that's why I say I feel sorry for you. You got school-age kids nowadays. Through the grace of God, even though my son autistic and has seizures, I'm able to afford for him to be homeschooled. I don't know what I would do if my son had to go to school with these super predators. We got kids down here in Mobile, a dead-ass, slow-ass Mobile, Alabama, shooting up schools here. It ain't no outside of the where one of them crazy, like y'all with the assault rifle. These kids fighting at school, got the gun with them at school. Oh, Lord. Help us, is all I can say. Be careful out here, especially around these youngsters. I know you want to help them. I want to help them, but I'm going to help them from here. The ones who reach out to me and won't help. Don't be, as the Bible say, don't force your pearls on the swine, or don't waste your pearls on the swine. What that mean is, don't give help to somebody that don't want it. Don't waste your time trying to help people that don't want your help. Stay your ass away from them folks. They'll hurt you before you can help them when it comes to these youngsters. They have no respect for nobody, not even themselves. And listen to the youngsters. I ain't talking about all y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about, because you having to avoid them too. Your own age group, you can't hang around them. If you're smart, you know you better not hang around them. I'm telling y'all too, to the respectful, mannerable 15 to 30-year-olds who out here trying to do something with their lives, going to school, whatever, working, whatever you doing, you trying to be positive, stay y'all ass away from your own age group. Listen to me, if you ain't never listened to nothing else, I'll tell you, listen to that. If you're 18 or 15 to 30, you're doing the right thing, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to find your way in life, want to have something and do the right thing, stay away from your own age group, or you're going to regret it. Get it, got it, good. Bye.